love and welcome. Today we're gonna be doing a total body advanced sculpt all on the mat. We are gonna be having some fun with some props today. So we will be using a ball. A ball is probably required. You could use a rolled up pillow or a rolled up towel as well at some points of this. Then we are also going to be leveling up with some weights. You can go ahead and put those around your ankles. I'm using 1 pound ankle weights, and then we will also be using some hand weights. So I have 3 pound hand weights. You can use lighter, you can use a little heavier, but 3 pound is great if you have those. And you can also always remove ankle weights. Ankle weights are just for added intensity here for our advanced sculpt. And then the weights are also always optional as well. You can just have them nearby if you want to use them. And then let's begin on the mat. Get those weights around your ankles. Let's go. Let's begin with the ball at our tailbone. We'll be sitting up tall. Knees are in front of you, toes pointed towards the end of the mat. Find it really nice here so that you have a little bit of leverage. Roll your shoulders back and down. Arms come out in front of you. Open, exhale as you close. So coming back on the ball, exhale. You want to keep the pressure on the ball the whole time. So tiny pulses here, up and back. So as your arms are closing, abs are closing as well, ribs are knitting together. Inhale back, exhale, lift for 8. And 7. Audible exhale through your mouth for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back and pulse the arms, pulse your abs for 8, 7, and 6. It's a nice sunshiny day today for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come forward and overhead, adding the abs. Inhale and exhale. So inhale back, exhale as you lift. So coming back, arms forward, then arms come parallel to your head for 8 and 7. Keeping shoulders out of ears for 5, 4, and 3, 2. Last one. Adding pulses, arms are forward for 8, 7. Quick breaths out of the mouth for 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest press next and forward. Arms at 90 and forward. Adjust the ball if it's moving on you. You want to keep it at that low back. Inhale back, exhale as you lift for 8, 7. Keeping shoulders out of ears. You can always lower your arms a bit if your neck is bothering you for 5, 4, and 3, 2. Last one. Hold back and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms to the center. Twist left and right. So twisting and twisting. So think about rowing a boat here. You can add a little swivel to the right and to the left for 8 and 8, 7 and 7. Think about opposite rib coming down to the opposite hip as you twist. Feels good. A little stretch, getting some mobility through the spine. Elbows to the mat as you come to either side for 3 and 3, 2. Holding for pulses on 1 to the right for 8, 7. Twisting towards the right. Chest is proud and confident for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side for 9, 8, 7. Right rib towards the left hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adding on, arms come forward. As you row, your knee will come into your chest. Arms long, legs long. Exhale as you pull for 8, 7. Elbows squeezing into the sides for 5. Leg is long for 4, 3, and row for 2. Last one, other side. Right leg long and row for 8, 7. Toe is pointed, hovering over the mat for 5, 4, and 3, 2, last one. Arms to the right, inhale, exhale as you lift. Leg comes long and lifting. So arms are crossing you almost like you're chopping wood, keeping a slight bend in the elbows. Foot is flexed and crossing on the outside of the thigh for 5, 4. Again, that same motion of right rib towards the left hip. Belly button pressing to the back of the spine for 2. Last one. Other side. Arms to the left and crossing. Flex, extend. Cross the body for 7 and 6. Right leg hovering for 4, 3, 2, last one. Release down. Ball's going to come just towards your bra line. So middle back here. Legs stay bent, arms in a chest press. Inhale as you come back slightly over the ball. Exhale as you press up. Inhale back, exhale up. So I want you to be able to bend just a bit over the ball, finding some extension through the core, and then knitting the ribs together as you come up and drawing the ribs down towards your hips as you lift and exhale. So bringing elbows wide and pressing up for 5 and 4. Targeting our upper abs now for 3, 2, belly button to spine, and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Triceps next. Inhale and exhale. So inhaling back, exhale, extending as you crunch. Keeping elbows at 90, not over bending and extending for 8, 7. Imagine your arms in a 45-degree angle coming out of your shoulders, keeping shoulders plugged back and down for 5, 4, 3. This is 2. Legs extend in 1. Legs extending, heels planting onto the mat. Ball stays exactly where it is. Arms to your head. Option to drop the weights. Option to keep them on for 5, 4. Rather than extending here, I want you to hold it. Don't overextend, but rather really engage the core to keep you from going too far over the ball for 3, 2, last one. Weight comes, both of the weights come to the right hand. Inhale, exhale as you cross for 8, 7, and 6. Outside of the left knee with the right arm for 5, 4, 3, right rib towards the left hip. Last one. Switching sides on the left for 9, 8. Tapping heel to the mat for 6, 5. This is 4 for 3, 2. Last one. And release. Let's just punch it out to the right and left. So coming back on the ball slightly, keeping shoulders over your ribs as you come back. So holding that tension there in the core, but reaching across each time, coming off the ball slightly. Exhale as you cross for 8 and 7. This is 6. Yes, you can for 5. Punching anything that's not serving you, punching away. And 3, 2. Last one. Ball will come underneath our tailbone now. Bring your shoulders onto the mat. Hug it under. just at that flat shelf there. Find your balance, elbows onto the mat, legs come up to 90 degrees, flex through your feet. Find your balance here, arms come up over your chest, knees open to the width of the mat, arms follow. Exhale as you bring everything in. Inhale as you open, exhale as you close. You're really needing to engage your core here to keep the stability. Inhale as you open, exhale, close. And I really want you to think about engaging your pelvic floor, inner thighs, to bring your knees together. Imagining that there's magnets on the inside of your knees, resisting in both directions. So chest fly, and exhale as you close for 5 and 4. This is 3, 2, last one. Now arms plant onto the mat, extend right leg long, exhale in, left leg long, exhale in. So flexing through the feet, exhale as you come in, alternating legs each time, pressing the weights into the mat, or your palms can be flat on the mat if you want to drop the weights, totally fine there too. This is adding a little bit of extra balance challenge if you keep the weights in your hand, pressing into the mat. Inhale, extend, exhale back to center, keeping that center nice and strong, utilizing your breath here, keeping knees directly over your hips. Inhale, extend, exhale, center, right leg long, exhale, center, moving slower here. Leg is hovering over the mat as you extend and center, hovering over the mat, extending, really utilizing our low abdominals here. Extend and center for 3 on the right and 3 on the left. You can really press into your weights, engage your triceps to help keep you stable as well. 2 on the right and 2 on the left. Right and left. Left arm stays planted on the mat. Right arm comes up. Left leg extends as you bend through your right tricep. Exhale, center. So staying on the same side, left leg, right arm is bending as the left leg extends. Exhale, really squeezing through the tricep as you bend. Really engaging our core here, deep abs. For 3, 2, going to the other side, and 1. Last one. Right arm plants, right leg extends as the left arm bends. Getting right into it. Extend and bend. That ball helps us really utilize muscles that we don't usually engage. It's really forcing us to engage every single layer of our abs, which is amazing. For 5. Really flexing through the left tricep, utilizing that tricep as you extend. And 3. Right leg is hovering over the mat and the knee is coming over the hip. Last one. Both hands can be down, adjust the ball if you need. Right leg followed by left will begin to bicycle as your hands are planted into the mat. Toes are pointed, sweeping. Knees can come past the hips now, bicycling your legs. For 8. Exhale as you sweep for 7 with control. For 5 and 4. For 3, circling the legs for 2. Last one, let's reverse. For 8 and 7, really pressing into your triceps to keep your body center and even. For 5, 4, sweeping, really acting like you're kicking through the sand. 2, last one, legs at 90, heels together, open and close. Magnets on the heels. Inhale, open, exhale, close. For 8 and 7. This is 6 and 5, resisting both directions rather than letting your legs splay open and fall open. For 2, last one, over, under with the legs. Last thing here for 5 and 4. This is 3 and 2. Last one. Releasing down, we're gonna come around to all fours. Ball is going to go in between your thighs, hands underneath your shoulders, squeeze it right above your knees, tuck through your toes. Inhale, exhale as you lift yourself up, tap and lift through your knees. For 8 and 7, tailbone is tucked, core is engaged. For 5 and 4, adding on in 3, piking hips to the sky in 2. Last one, and we pike. Inhale as you tap, exhale as you come back. So tapping, engaging the core to lift, really squeezing that ball, don't lose it. For 5. Gaze goes to your thighs as you pike. For 4 and 3. 2, holding the bear, and 1, hold and pulse the ball. For 8, 7, 6, squeezing inner thighs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stepping out into a nice strong plank and holding, squeezing the ball, squeezing glutes, core is engaged. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down onto our knees, let's come onto our right side body. You can set the ball over to the side. We are done with that. Coming onto your right forearm, knees will be at 90. Both of the weights come into your left hand, right elbow underneath your shoulder. Legs are at 90, bend, extend. So lifting arm and lifting legs, pressing through your arms. For 8, 7, imagine you're lifting a platter on your knee. For 6, keeping ankle at the same height as your knee. For 4 and 3, 2, last one, holding up, pulsing as you pulse your triceps. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, extending leg as arm comes forward, bending, stopping knee at 90. For 8 and 7. This is 6, pressing up and away through your elbow. For 5, foot is flexed. For 4, 3, and 2. Last one, holding long and pulsing. For 8, arm is up towards the sky. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep forward and back. Point as you sweep forward, flex as you sweep back. Holding the arm, always an option to drop the weights here. Point and flex. Point forward, flex back. Inhale as you sweep forward, exhale as you sweep back. For 6 and 5, keeping leg at hip height. Yes, you can. For 4, the rest of the body stays super stable. For 3, 2, last one. Grab the weight, bend through the bottom leg, coming into a supported side plank. Lift through the right leg, lower, thread underneath, lift. Leg lift, down, thread the needle. So lifting leg down, threading underneath, gaze follows the weight and your hand. For 6 and 6. This is 5. So imagine your left rib going towards your right hip bone as you thread underneath and lift. For 2 and 2. Last one and 1. Hold and pulse the leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Let's do that all on the other side. Coming over to our left side body. Legs at 90. Both of the weights come into your right hand. Left arm underneath. Lifting leg as you lift your leg. Lifting arm as you lift your leg for 8, 7, strong biceps, ankles staying at the same height as your knee, for 4, 3, pulses in 2, last one, pulsing arm, triceps as you pulse your leg to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, extending as your arm comes forward, for 7, and 6, pressing up and away through your left forearm, for 5, and 4, reaching out of your heel, for 3, 2, last one, arm stays up as you pulse your leg for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point as you sweep forward, flex as you sweep back. So pointing forward, flexing back, always option to drop the weights. I'd rather you really focus on the form. If you're feeling like you can't do the proper form while holding the weights, I'd rather you drop them. Inhale as you sweep forward, exhale as you sweep back. Oh my gosh, the booty is on fire, for 5, and 4. We love that, right? That's why we're here. For 3, showing our bodies lots of love, celebrating all that they can do, for 2. Last one, grab one weight, coming left shin onto the mat, lifting up into the nice supported side plank, threading the needle, lifting, lift through the leg, down and thread, lift and lift. This is 7, as you lift and leg, for 6, and 6. This is 5. Crossing the body with your core, threading underneath, gaze following the weight, for 4, and 4. This is 3, and 3, for 2, and 2. Last one, and 1. Hold and pulse, for 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down, coming onto our backs once more. Legs will be as wide as the mat, weights in either hand. Weights reach up to the sky. Peel lower back, middle back, upper back off of the mat. Arms coming down into a goalpost. As they lift, knees kiss. Inhale and exhale. So inhale, open, exhale, kissing, keeping glutes lifted off the mat, and feet are as wide as your mat, so they're wider than your knees. Really targeting our outer glutes, outer booties, for 5, and 4. This is 3, and 2. Last one, holding knees together, arms stay pulsing, glutes are pulsing, for 8, 7, and 6. Really squeezing that booty, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms in a goalpost, our arms parallel and extending to the sky in a tricep press. Knees take glutes together, tailbone taps the mat. Exhale as you lift, for 8, 7, abs come in and up as you come off the mat, for 5, 4, and 3. Tricep pulse in 2. Last one, pulsing arms, pulsing glutes, for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peeling down upper back, middle back, lower back. Legs come parallel, curl up, low back, middle back, upper back off of the mat. Right leg points up to the sky. Leg lowers as your arms come out to the side. Exhale together. Inhale as you lower, exhale together. As your leg is lowering, foot is flexing. As it's lifting, foot is pointing. Hips are staying on a nice even plane. Arms are coming out and together. This is 5. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift as everything comes back to center for 4. Everything is moving from the core for 2. Last one, pulsing leg to the sky for 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg lowers, left leg lifts, coming out and up. Point to lower, flex as you lift, hips staying even, arms out to the side for 5 and 4. Can you lift up a little bit higher through the glutes for 3, pulses in 2, last one, pulse it out for 10, 9, home stretch here for 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg lowers, heel down, lower back, middle back, upper back. Right leg points out to the sky. Actual last thing, hand over hand comes behind your right leg, lift up head, neck, and chest. Left leg extends and hovers over the mat. Inhale, exhale, and switch. And switch. We're gonna do the first set slow, second set fast as our final little push here. Yes, you can. It's always so fun to see just how much more we can get out of ourselves, push ourselves farther than we think that we can, proving that we can do more, we can accomplish more than we think we can if we just get out of our own way. For 2, going fast in 1, for 8, 7, speeding it up for 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release down. Remove the weights off of your ankles. You are done with those. You can let your legs splay over from side to side. Bottoms of your feet come together. Hands go onto your hip bones. Palms facing up towards the sky for the nice receiving energy. Slow down your heart rate. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out of your mouth. One more deep breath, breathing in anything that you want to bring into your life today. And exhale, letting that all go. Extend your legs long, arms extend overhead. Feeling nice stretch, creating space for whatever it is that you're wanting to bring in your body. Movement allows us to create space in our body and in our minds, most importantly, for what we want to bring in, and it allows us to let go of anything that's really not serving us. Knit your ribs together to come up, 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 up to center, to seated. Bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes for just a beat. Thank yourself and your body for showing up here today. Being grateful that we are able to move and that we're celebrating the fact that we're able to move, that we're in strong, able, capable bodies and minds. Breathe that all in. What a privilege that is to be able to move our bodies every day. Open up your eyes. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to hear what you think about that one down below, incorporating quite a few props there. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next.